I'm on track to becoming a comedian, but I feel like my mind is so uncensored that I have trouble going about it. What do you recommend for guys that are like this? I might know a little bit about that. I might know a little bit about that. I recommend building your life in a way where you don't have to censor yourself. I recommend building a life and your life in a way that I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't be one of these fucking corporate fucking clowns, man. I couldn't show up at my little corporate job and, fucking put a fake ass smile on my face and hang out with a bunch of people that I'm halfway resentful to be around, and pretend that I like them and shit. I wouldn't be any good at that. So, comedy is a space where you really are highly rewarded for talking about some of the harsh realities. You think about what good comedy is. It really is, the things that are funniest to me and that I think other people find quite hilarious are things that are, on the surface, they sound awful and you're like, but then with a moment of thought, you're like, oh shit, and it's true too. So when you can really fucking poke somebody in a way that they're like, oh my God, that sounds awful. Oh my God, and it's true. A lot of guys, 10% of children are being raised by somebody that's not their father, and they think is their father. 10% of children, the guy that's raising them, who they think is their biological father, is not their biological father. So, maybe 15, 20% of dads are, raising a kid that's not, at least one kid that's not their kid. Yeah, I mean, that's a real thing, man. That's a real thing. And, I got a vasectomy, so I'm not leaving any kids behind, but for a lot of guys, that's what's up. So, you don't want to be on that side, man. You don't want to be on that side of the equation. I know when I say that, it offends some people and it hurts some people's feelings. If it hurts your feelings, you're very likely to be a victim of that sort of thing. If you're offended, I would just say this is like, if you think that that's distasteful in a way that like, I would never have sex with a married woman. All right, well, I'll tell you what, if you did that a few times, I'll tell you what, the probability that your long-term girl is going to cheat on you will go down tremendously, because you'll understand exactly why women cheat and why she made a decision to go with another man instead of her man. And having that deep understanding on that topic, it's not a polite topic, it's not a topic that makes people feel comfortable, just like good comedy, it's not a topic that makes people feel comfortable. But it will be very informative to make sure that you insulate yourself so you can see if your girl's being unfaithful. You can sense it, you can feel it, you can see it clearly. You don't want to be in that spot, man. You don't want to be in. No man wants to be in that spot. No man wants to be in that spot, So I don't know. Be thoughtful of that. But then back to this comedy thing is like, well, who wants to live a censored life? Ugh. Is that, you're going to die sooner than you want to, man. And yeah, you want to live a more authentic life. There's consequences to that. When you say what you want and do what you want, there's consequences to that. Some people are going to be offended. They're not going to want to hang out with you. They're going to say nasty things and talk shit behind your back, talk shit about you publicly a little bit. Most of them are just, they're not your friends, man. Those ain't going to be your friends anyway, man. So get in with your people. And good comedy is not comfortable, man. Good comedy isn't comfortable. Good comedy is something that's factually true. It's something that makes you shiver or like, but it's also factually true, I think those are the best laughs. So you're like, oh shit, that was gangster and raw, and oh God, and it's true. That's the shit that incites emotions with people, That's the shit that incites emotions. So, you're probably on the right track, man. You're probably on the right track. But my main point of advice to you is, you're not trying to fit in with all those middle class people. You got to point out to the middle class people. Quite literally, a good comedian should be able to make fun of them in a way like I do. I don't think of myself as a comedian. I just think some of this, the things I say, I mean to be factually true. And I'm a good social broker. I'm a type of person that other intelligent, motivated people, they come to me because they know that there's going to be a full network of, literally thousands of guys like that around the world that are very intelligent, very motivated. So that's why people come to me, And I'm a good social broker who happens to say some funny shit on occasion, but it's not my goal to be a comedian, But yeah, man, I bet you got some dope, funny shit to say too. And work your craft, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. People need more laughter and more reality. Let me say this, man. This politically correct shit, this idea of political correctness, of not offending anybody. Well, you took all the emotions out of it. Those people want you to take all the emotions out of your life because it might hurt somebody's feelings. Sometimes reality hurts, but the more objective you are, and a comedy is a great way to point out things in a way that's emotionally relevant and objectively true, that you could really help a lot of people's lives through comedy.